everybody, thanks for joining me today on my channel. My name is Chris with Kristin's Crafts, and today I am bringing you day 2 of the Confessions of a Paper Addict 20 days of cut files. Today's prompt is stitching, and so for that I'm using the Stitch Christmas tree that is available on the Etsy website. If you order between now and the 20th, they do have 25% off any of your purchases, so make sure you check out the link in the description box below. Also, make sure you check out everyone else who is playing along today to get some fantastic ideas. So what I did was I took the tree and I reduced it down to a smaller size, and then I duplicated it. I have a Cricut. This did take a long time on my machine, so I'm just giving you a heads up with the Cricut Design Space. This was very intricate and a large file, so it did take quite a while, so make sure you have time if you want to do this. And in fact, it was so big, it didn't want to let me move it down to the bottom of the page. But I think I've come up with a solution for that. What I'm going to end up doing is just going ahead. I'm going to cut this down and mat it, but I thought I could take a piece of like a buffalo plaid and do a square at the bottom and have the trees sitting on top of it. Then it makes more sense to have this scene down here. So that's kind of my plan. Again, taking like maybe a ½ inch off, so I have a 1/4 inch border. Now, if you can see here, I used my Cricut marker. You could probably use a pencil if you use an adapter in your Cricut, just to stitch out. You can use it as a cut file and then back this. But what I wanted to do was to have it to where I could have it as a template. So let me go ahead and take it off my mat real quick. And then what I have is, I'm going to use technical terms. This is my pokey tool. And then I have, this is, I think, from We Are Memory Keepers or Stampin' Up. I think it's Stampin' Up. It's just a foam. If you don't have that, you can use a mouse pad. You can use fun foam, whatever you have just to protect your surface underneath. What I am going to do is go ahead and poke in the corner of each of these X's. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to go in and cross stitch each of these trees. It will still have some of the black marker behind it. I'm okay with that. I think we'll add a little definition if you see it at all. And then I'm also going to just pick out, I haven't decided yet what colors. I'm thinking red and black, and then getting a red and black buffalo plaid down here. So I will be back shortly with everything punched out and stitched, and then we'll go ahead and see where we can go with our layout. So off camera, I went ahead and stitched these trees. I ended up going with 2 trees in the red and then 1 tree in the green. And then I was able to find this really cool plaid paper. I want to say it's Photoplay, and it's a black and red diagonal plaid, and I thought that worked perfect. I also used one of my scrap pieces of paper that I've been using to cut out my cut files, and I matted the paper on that black as I had said before. So now what I'm doing is taking these 3 photos. These are pictures of my middle grandson, and we are at the location where we go every year, except for COVID, to have pizza on Christmas Eve. So this is actually the last time that we were there. We're not sure if we're going to be able to go this year with numbers ticking up, so that's still in the air. But this is a tradition of ours to go to this pizza place, and one of the things that they serve is baskets of peanuts. And the kids absolutely love this. And this was Preston's first time of figuring out what shelled peanuts were, and that he could sit there with his basket and break the shells apart and figure out how to eat the peanuts. And the looks on his face was just priceless. So I had to definitely document this. And of course, because his expressions are so cute, I can't pick one picture, so all 3 are going in the book. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my title down at the bottom, and it's just going to say Yummy Peanuts, and I'm going to decorate around that. Now, because the stitching of the trees is so intricate, really don't need a whole lot of decorating on here. That is the wonderful thing about Virginia's cut files. Once you have them backed, or you've, in this case, stitched them, nothing really extra is needed. So up here between the trees, I'm going to nestle the word Nick's Pizza. And that's just kind of going to finish off that area. And that's going to be my, kind of my title, Nick's Pizza Yummy Peanuts. And basically, there won't be a lot of journaling because it really doesn't need a whole lot. So believe it or not, I had no peas. How do you run out of peas? Other than Preston. I use him for his name. Anyways, I took an R, cut off the descending leg of the R, and made it into pizza. And the other letter I had to MacGyver was the E in peanuts. And I just put an F and then added a little bit to the bottom, and you can't even tell. So now I'm going through my composition book, really trying hard to go there first before I go into my other decorations. I pull out a little flag banner that says favorite things. The other one is this little die cut that says 'tis the season. And for me, Nick's Pizza, it means it is the season. It is officially Christmas Eve if we are eating pizza at Nick's. I like the little die cut that said Holly Jolly, and I'm going to put that up in the corner by his name. Now, I grabbed a snowflake, and it's going to be on the layout along with this candy cane for a little bit, but it's going to end up not making the cut, and as much as I tried, it won't be on the layout. So I'm going through and just seeing if there's anything else that I want. Now, I do find this deer, and because Nick's has a lot of that woodsy feel in there, and I believe that they have some like deer heads and things inside the restaurant, I thought the deer looked perfect. And then I moved that banner down that says favorite things, along with a snowflake that again won't stay. I'm going to go ahead and pop up the 'tis the season up on some foam squares. And it's a little higher than I normally like, but once it gets in the book, I think it will squish down. And now I grab this present, and I'm going to put that up in the corner with the Holly Jolly. And then I go into my little box of dimensional embellishments, and I find these glitter gold poinsettias. And I wanted to bring these in because it does bring out the glitter gold that's in the word yummy, and it ties it all together. And there's also gold in the lettering on the black letters. So I went and put one where the candy cane was up by Nick's. I put another one down by the Holly Jolly, and then I'm going to put the one down here with the reindeer. And again, I really tried to find another place that I could put the snowflake and the candy cane, and nothing really worked. So the last thing I'm going to do is go in. I'm going to kind of glue everything down, and I will journal at the bottom. Preston discovered that pizza is not the only yummy food at Nick's, and it's very simple journaling, but it tells the whole story. Make sure that you check out the description box below to find out everyone who is playing along today with Virginia's Stitched Prompt. And also make sure that you check out Virginia's Confessions of a Paper Addict Etsy shop over on Etsy. She has 25% off on all of her cut files this month, or actually till the 20th while this is going on, and you'll find a lot of lovely items. Now, they are doing both summer and Christmas layouts. So if you're not into Christmas, check out those that are playing along that are also doing the summer layouts. Virginia is from New Zealand down under, where right now they are enjoying summer while we're up here enjoying the cold. So I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by. Please make sure that you check out everybody else, and also check out the close-ups I have attached. Have a great day, and thanks for stopping by.